What's up, beautiful people? And the rest of you, welcome to the Beat Conductors. This your boy L24Prime. And you already know, hip-hop, producer, extraordinaire, whichever. Listen, I'm a PC guy, so I use Fruity Loops 7 and 10. That's right, best of both worlds, past and present. Whichever, you know what I mean? Today, I'm going to show you how to break down a beat. And then, I'm going to go ahead and show you something of myself. Let you listen to what I sound like, because music is what feelings sound like. Thank you, Joe Budden. Hey, stay tuned. What's up, everybody? So I'm going to show you how I break down a beat. So, like I said before, FL Studio 7 and 10. Right now, the sample comes from Samantha Darnell. She's a local artist out of Maryland, Bel Air, Maryland, that is. Went to a few of her shows, and I liked her stuff, so this is what I'm going to do for her. I'm going to play the sample first, the original track. Now, with my beats, I love guitar, I love things of that nature, so being able to sample that and chop it up, and I love vocal chops. Honestly, if I can't really get a vocal chop out of a sample, I really don't use it. So we're just going to listen to her sing a little bit.
I had a dream my grandma came sat on the edge of my bed. She leaned close and with a voice I haven't heard in a year, she said.
And so that's it's a little bit of the original track that I'm going to use. I went ahead and pre-chopped everything for you guys, and saying to conserve time and things of that nature. So I use what I do is I use Edison in FL Studios, and with doing that, I also change the pitch, and sometimes I change the speed of it as well. And this is what one of the chops sound like. As you can hear, it's the guitar sped up just a little bit and a slighter tone, and then a different one here. Another vocal chop, and I'm just going to do a few more here. And this one here slowed it down immensely, but it was still one of the chops there. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll take one large chop, and if I can pull up the Edison here.
Sing for us, sing for us, sing for us.
Usually I'll take one part of the song that I really like, and I'll use that one huge chop, and then I'll just chop that bigger chop into smaller chops. But mainly I stick with vocals when I do chop. And before this happens, with putting everything together, as far as vocals and chops from the samp, I'll go ahead and lay down the drums. I very much love doing the bass and snare first before I add in anything else, and definitely try to figure out the BPMs. So here's just the simple bass and snare. Let me see if I can get it here. Now lately when I've been doing bass and snare, I like to do a different personality for the verse and a different personality for the hook. It's definitely a page I took from Kanye West's book. I'm just studying all of his music. And we can add in different hi-hats and stuff like that, and cymbals, different percussion instruments. Same pattern, different instrument. Now let's go ahead and run it back and see what that sounds like with some of the chops here. Let me get you going here. All right. Vocal chop along with the guitar chop. Drop the vocals. So it gives a different personality, different feel within the verse. Even though it sounds like an intro, nowadays a lot of people, they just rhyme over vocals as well. Now that part of the sample that you're hearing, it's actually a backwards sample. In Fruity Loops rather, there is something that you can do to reverse the sample that you've chopped. And so this is what the forward sample sounds like. what the reverse sample sounds like. Now doing that, it creates a different personality to the beat, for me anyway, in which the artist can really feel. But it's one of those things where people say, well, I can't hear the bass. Well, if you took the bass out of a song, then you wouldn't be able to feel the song. So that's an example that I use there for that, just flipping the sample. And we're going to go ahead and listen to it without the vocal chops. And you can hear the difference in the with the sample flip here. Again, forward sample. And I'm going to drop the hi-hat so you can really listen to it. So with that, it gives it definitely a different feel to the beat. So what I'm going to do now is play the entire thing from front to back. Now, when I also sample, most time I'll actually reveal the sample within the beat as an intro or an outro. Seeing as all my music is, you know, without monetary gain, hopefully it's not a problem. So we're going to go ahead and find this. Let me see if I can find it. I don't have it queued, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, so the original name of the song is Sing For Us, but I renamed it to I Had a Dream. And this is what it sounds like. From front to back. And even though it's still the original part, I've added a little bit of reverb to it. So. Because sometimes with chops and stuff like that, producers just like to create a loop and then just add drums and call it a beat. Me personally, I don't agree with that. I don't have anything against it. Some of the greatest songs are just loops. You know, in history, you know, 99 to Infinity, you know, They Reminisce Over You, they're all just like loops. But to bring a new flavor to producing, this is what I like to do. On the hook. And a small sound effect from one of the drum kits that I use. The vocal chop. What's up, everybody? You just see me break down a beat monstrously. Right now I'm going to play you something that, you know, represents me. Let you know who L24Prime is. It's another sampled track. Florence and the Machine. I call it One Night. just see me break down a beat, you heard a little bit of what I sound like, you already know how I feel. So guess what? If you want to get at me, do it. YouTube.com/L24Prime. That's capital L, number 2, number 4, Prime. And you know what? You want to shout at me? Go ahead. Twitter.com/L24Prime. Facebook, a little more complicated. Facebook.com/L24Prime Music. Yo, shout outs to Mars the MC on Twitter. On Twitter also Microwave NC. The whole entire Outer Limits fam. My man's Adrian Bless. Pick up that prayer beads. Adrian Bless out of Philly. What's up? And definitely Natalia Robles. Check her out. _Natalia Robles. I'm coming to see you soon. And Lil Tiger. You already know what it is. Last but not least, definitely the most important, all my fam, the Beat Conductors. Shout out to them. Thank you. We'll see you later.